Hey everyone, Activision back with another video for you today. So yesterday night after the market closed, Activision reported earnings. Very good earnings in my eyes. The stock is up 3 to 4% after hours, which is a pretty big deal in the current market situation. So we're going to look a bit at the highlighted numbers from these earnings. I'm going to talk a bit about what they say and what we can expect from Activision in the future. Because like I said in my previous video, if you want to look at that, it's going to be in the top right corner. The future is bright for this company. If you want to get exposure into the gaming industry, this is certainly one of those companies. They also pay out a dividend, so that's always nice. But before I jump into this video, I just want to thank everyone that has been subscribing lately. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. And if you like these videos, leave it an early thumbs up as it really helps me out grow the channel and get my videos out there. I would also like to thank the Motley for sponsoring this video. The Motley is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You guys know I love finding new investing tools and resources to help me find the latest growth stock and innovative company. And right now I have a discount for one of my favorite services, the Full Offers. Through the Motley Fool's Stock Advisor service, you get access to a ton of expert stock picks. Every month you'll get 2 picks that are aimed at growing your wealth and to help you realize your financial goals. Stock Advisor's average stock picks have returned over 500%. If growing your money is something you'd like to do more this year, you can visit www.fool.com/couchinvestor or click on the link below for access to my special offer and decide if Stock Advisor is right for you. Now let's dive into this. Right, so for those that don't know what games belong to Activision Blizzard, so it's games like Call of Duty, Overwatch, World of Warcraft, Diablo, Candy Crush, and the newly released mobile game Crash Bandicoot. Now let's go take a look at the earnings report. Right, so first quarter 2021 highlights. So the most important numbers are these one right here. So Q1 net bookings of $2.07 billion versus an outlook of 1.75 billion, so quite a nice beat on that. Now GAAP and non-GAAP earnings per share, the GAAP one were 0.79 cents versus an outlook of 59 cents, and the non-GAAP was almost $1.98 versus an outlook of 84 cents. Alright, now before we jump into each and every segment, like I said, there is Activision, which is Call of Duty. There's Blizzard, which is Overwatch, World of Warcraft, Diablo, and then there is King, which is basically mobile gaming, Candy Crush, and the newly released Crash Bandicoot. So you will see a big difference between all of these segments. So for Activision, obviously their biggest one here, Q1 segment net revenue of close to $9 million, operating income 50% of operating margin at $442 million. Now the main key drivers, revenue grew 72% year over year, obviously driven by the Call of Duty Black Ops, Cold War, and Warzone, and especially their Call of Duty mobile game. Like I said before, mobile is going to be key for any gaming company success. Operating income more than doubled year over year, and operating margin was 14 percentage points higher year over year as well. Now for Blizzard, which is basically their smallest part, the slowest part as well, net revenue of 483 million, operating income of 208 million at 43% operating margins. Now here you can see revenue only increased 7% year over year thanks to the Warcraft franchise, and operating income only increased 6%. Operating margin was broadly consistent year over year. And lastly, which is probably the most surprising segment, I don't think a lot of people notice this, but King, still a huge player here, 609 million in net revenue, 203 million operating income at 33% operating margin. Here revenue grew again nicely 22% year over year to reach a new all-time high, driven by strong in-game revenues growth for Candy Crush. Yes, Candy Crush is still very popular, even though people don't commute as much anymore right now because of the pandemic, because that's usually when people play games like Candy Crush. It's still one of the most popular games out there. And operating income still grew 30% year over year, even after an increased investment in user acquisition, and operating margins was 2 percentage points higher year over year. Now the company's outlook for Q2 2021 is a bit lower than this quarter, but that's usually what happens. So we have net revenue of $2.1 billion, earnings per share of 81 cents, which is really slightly lower than what they have reported right now. Q2 usually is a slower quarter because, well, summer is starting, vacations, people are more outside and less inside playing games. Maybe because the pandemic is still going on, that might change a bit, but still very, very good numbers for especially a gaming company. And like I said, they paid a dividend. They actually increased it 15% from 2020 to 47 cents. Numbers were pretty impressive in my opinion, especially for a gaming company. A lot of people thought this would slow down, especially with the pandemic dying down and everything, but they're still producing big numbers thanks to their big franchises. Games like Call of Duty, Candy Crush, Crash Bandicoot has now reached 30 million downloads to date, so pretty impressive. But where do we go from here? So first up, their Overwatch League and their Call of Duty leagues right now are gaining more popularity. They're starting off the new season, so that's great. Obviously, a lot of people, a lot of fans have been waiting for Overwatch 2, which has been in production for a while right now. There was some bad news, let's say, surrounding Overwatch 2. You can see it right here. So there's new leadership for Overwatch. So the director, actually Jeff Kaplan, has decided to leave the company after a long and storied career here, and that Aaron Keller, a Blizzard veteran and founding member of the Overwatch team, will be stepping in as game director. So this was viewed as negative news because why would the game director leave when this game is not yet released, especially since the fan base has been waiting for Overwatch 2 for a long time. I do believe they said in the earnings call that Overwatch 2, Diablo 4 and other mobile titles for World of Warcraft are in the making and will be released at the end of this year, starting next year as well. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think fans should be excited and are probably patient if the game turns out to be very, very good. Like Overwatch 2, if this game turns out to be and have the same effect that Warzone had on the Call of Duty franchise, I think a lot of fans and the company as well would be pretty happy, even if it gets delayed a bit more. So to conclude, I'm pretty happy with this print. I can see where the company wants to go and is going. In my previous video, I explained more in depth why I believe this is a screaming buy, especially as we move forward into the future. More people will be engaged with the video games, with the gaming industry. And I do believe Activision is one of the top companies in the world in that industry. So again, if you want to watch that, the video is in top right corner. So overall, pretty happy shareholder, very good print. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought about this earnings report. Do you hold any gaming stocks? Do you hold Activision? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like these videos, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.